as you guys might have heard, when we went to the airport to pick up Oliver Sensei, we were thinking about, okay, how do we get him to notice us? And I just looked at Nina Senpai and just like, you do realize that your tails are kind of hard to miss. And she was just like, okay, but no, we gotta hold up a sign. What? And I don't remember who pitched it to write OPPAI on the. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna censor myself on the sign. I think it was either Nina Senpai or Mika who suggested it, and I don't remember if they originally planned to write it in Domaji or not. And they just like, hey Ike, can you write it in Japanese? And I'm just like, is it okay if I write? You mean like write it in hiragana? And like, yeah. And I just said, okay. And I just took the pen and I wrote it out. And originally I just wrote it with like single strokes, but it was kind of hard to read from far away. So I just sort of scratched all the lines to make it more legible. What I didn't expect was when we were waiting for Sensei, that Nina Senpai was gonna hold up the sign the entire time. And I just looked at her and just said, this is a flight with a lot of Japanese people on it. They're gonna be able to read it. Please put it down. And whenever when she finally did put it down, she would constantly like give me this sort of smug face. Then she would just like slowly raise it up and I would just glare at her and just be like, don't. And then Luca just rolled up and was like, oh, Pog! And he grabbed it and he just like, he took like a crab stance, like, he looked like he was posing for Ginyu Tokusentai and just held it up over his head and went like as high as he possibly could. And I'm like, Luca, put it down! Everybody can read that! And then it just went like that over and over until we finally saw Sensei and Nina Senpai held up the sign and he just squinted at it at first because I think he was just like, no, it doesn't say that. I'm misreading it. Obviously, it wouldn't say that. Little did he know it did in fact say that. And when he saw that, he was like, and the first thing he said is just, guys do realize that everybody can read that, right? And I was like, that's what I said! That's what I said! It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun at the end of the day.